What's up, guys? Back to you tonight with another Pokemon X and Y OU Wi-Fi battle video. This battle is obviously against a guy named Adam. I believe his name on Twitch is Adam Mela, but tonight's stream was so much better than last night's stream. Oh my god. Yeah, I just wasn't on top of my game last night. Tonight's stream was a lot better. Had some 5-0s, had some 4-0s, had a couple close calls. I almost had a 6-0. Almost twice, but you know, sometimes you just have to sack to even keep things alive. So, but he's gonna go ahead and lead off with his Dusclops now, and I'm gonna go ahead and lead off with my Infernape. If you wanted to lead off with his Magnezone, I had Infernape to Mach Punch / Fire Punch, and Infernape is fairly fast, so I didn't really have anything to worry about here. I'm just gonna go ahead and go straight for the Fire Punch. It's probably the strongest thing I have that hits the Dusclops. He's going to go for the Confuse Ray here. And I wanted to stay in with my Infernape because I didn't want to switch out, him predict that, and go for Will-O-Wisp and then burn one of my Pokemon. Because obviously you can't burn fire types in this gen. So he's going to go ahead and go for Pain Split here as I hit myself in the face because I'm confused. Fucking ducks. So now I'm going to go ahead and go for another Fire Punch. I break through the confusion this time. He's down to a little less than half. He's going to go ahead and go for Nightshade. I don't know if he was predicting me to switch out or just wanted to hit me. But here I'm going to switch out now. I don't really think that he has the Will-O-Wisp, so I think I'm okay. But he's going to hit me with a Nightshade. Now here I made a very, very good prediction. I go ahead and Mega Evolve on this turn as he switches into his Magnezone, predicting me to go for Bullet Punch. Because he does carry the HP Fire, obviously, and has the Magnet Pull. So I can't switch out. But I Mega Evolve here, and I go straight for that Superpower. And that is definitely going to OHKO that Magnezone. So now I don't have to worry about my Genesect being trapped or my Scizor being trapped, which is quite nice. Oh, it's very nice. So probably the biggest threat to me right now is gone. So now he's going to go out into his Dusclops here. I do go ahead and switch out just in case there is a chance he does have Will-O-Wisp, because I've only seen 3 of his moves: the Nightshade, the Confuse Ray, and the Pain Split. So he still has one more move that I'm not really sure about. He goes for the Pain Split here. I'm going to gain HP, only 1 though. And I'm just going to go for another Fire Punch. And I believe I get a crit here, yes. And it is definitely going to take out that Dusclops, which is nice, because now I don't have to deal with that thing anymore. So now he's going to go ahead and go on out into his Alakazam here. Now I know he's faster and is most likely going to go for Psychic. And I definitely don't want to be taking a Psychic. So I'm going to go ahead and go out to my Raikou here. I run the Assault Vest on this thing. So just about anything he can throw at me isn't going to be hitting me that hard. Now I don't have any special defense investment, but the Assault Vest definitely helps out a lot. So, like I said, he's out into his Mega Alakazam here. He's going to go ahead, trace my pressure, not a big deal because pressure only makes you use 2 PP instead of 1 PP. So he goes for the Focus Blast there. He misses. He's going to go for the Protect this turn to see kind of what I'm going to do. I go ahead and go for Thunderbolt because it's, you know, obviously one of the strongest moves I have other than Thunder, but I don't run it on here. I end up going for the Weather Ball on this turn. Obviously, there's no weather up, so it's not going to have any boost or any typing to it other than normal. But it still would have done a decent amount of damage to that Alakazam if it would have hit him. So he's going to go out into his Deoxys here. I'm going to switch out because I know he's most likely going to set up Rocks or Spikes or go for Toxic or something. So I'm going to go out to my Scizor. There's nothing that Deoxys can really do to Scizor. At least Deoxys D can do to Scizor. So he is going to go for the Stealth Rocks here. Not a big problem. There's nothing on my team that really is affected too much from Stealth Rocks. And I'm just going to go ahead and go for Bug Bite because Bug Bite is the most powerful move that Scizor can get. It's, well, if it has Technician, I should say. Technician boosted Bug Bite just rapes. I mean, you just saw how much that did to a Deoxys D with, I believe, base 150 defense. And then I go for the Bullet Punch to try and get the kill, and he lives with probably 2 or 3 HP. So he's going to be able to get off that 1 extra layer of spikes. Not a big deal. It just means that I have to be a little bit more careful on my switches. Now I'm going to go for another Bullet Punch and take that Deoxys D out. So another big, not a big threat, but a big annoyance is gone. He's going to go out into his Hitmonttree, the nice and powerful, what do you call that thing? The fuck? Why can't I think? Breloom. He's going to go for the Rock Tomb there, probably predicting me to switch out. I was expecting him to go for the Spore. I go for the Bullet Punch. It's going to do a massive amount of damage to that thing. He's going to go for the Mach Punch because he is faster, and they're the same priority, but he's faster, so his will go first. I go for Bullet Punch and take that thing out. Now here he's going to go out to his Weavile. This thing really has no place in the OU metagame currently, so I don't know why it's being used, but I don't know. He's going to go for the Fake Me Out. Now I know he's going to go for the Ice Shard on this next turn, so I'm going to go for Roost because I want to keep the 6-0 alive at this point. That's what my whole plan was. So go for Roost, which is really nice because now I'm sitting at just over half HP, and then I'm gonna go for Bullet Punch on this turn because I know he's most likely going to go for a different move to deal as much damage to me as possible. So the Weavile is gone, and I believe the only thing that he has left is this Mega Alakazam. Now I know that if I roll high on the Bullet Punch, I can take this thing out in one hit and get off the 6-0. And I roll low, and he hits the Focus Blast. So Caesar is gone. I am unfortunately stuck at the 5-0. I wanted to get a 6-0 tonight, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. I'm gonna go out into my Raikou here. I do have the E-Speed, so I'm definitely going to be able to take that Alakazam out. The hazards are gonna do their fair share of damage, and like I said, the E-Speed is gonna take that thing out. So that was a good game, Adam. Very respectable battler. I had to go back to my roots on this team. The variations of this team are what I know best, and like I said, I've been experimenting with new teams, and I test them on stream. I don't test on Showdown. I don't test on Pokemon Online. I don't have time to do that sort of thing. With school, work, and my YouTube and Twitch, and I just don't have time to do it. But like I said, well, I haven't said it this video, but if you noticed, my giveaway video is up. It will be up for another 30-ish something hours. So if you haven't checked that out already, make sure you go check that out. I will leave a little link in here for you guys to go do that. Basically, I'm giving away 6 perfect Pokebanked Pokemon of your choice. Anything you want. You can nickname it as long as the Pokemon can be nicknamed. Like Mew, you can't nickname, or else it can't pass through or anything like that. But the EV spread that you want, the IVs you want, natures, movesets, anything. I will be doing 6 for 1 person. So, basically all you have to do is watch the video. I'll explain everything you have to do to enter. You do have to be a subscriber, and basically just leave a comment saying everything that you want. But I don't know. I recommend you watch it. It's a good video. So, but anyways, guys, that is the end of this battle video, and we'll see you next time. All right, peace out.